Salve, and welcome back to Mass Effect. So in our last episode, we finished Bryson Academy. What I'm going to try to do is do just a quick run, because generally speaking, just like the previous games, you want to talk to everybody, see if their dialogue has progressed and if anything has changed. So I'm going to zip through that as quick as I can, and then I'm going to pick the next mission. Okay, so here we go. How you doing?
Yes, Commander.
We've already done all that, so...
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
That was easy. Alright. How about these two? No flags? No, nothing. That's where I came from. Yeah, any of these folks over here you can talk to me. I don't think they do. All done there? Let's keep going. Open. Alright, here we go.
All those refugees have to go somewhere.
Alright. Let's yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start working. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Message from a commander. Come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
I could have helped.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums.
Good God.
It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
I think I've talked to her before, so this is
Carry on, Specialist.
Alright, let's go ahead and hit. And I'm just going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to go to Shell Bay and work my way up. Let's get these conversations done. And the shuttle pilot guy, he flew us, so he might have something to say.
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and work on this here, because I've clearly got the cash to do so. Let's, yeah, I've got cash to upgrade some of this. Let's upgrade. Let's just upgrade everything to 4. Let's make sure, or everything to 3 at least. Now let's work on everything to 4, shall we? I won't be able to do it all. Actually, I will be able to do it all. Everything is now marked forward. Let's just go ahead and use every bit of it to get you to mark 5. There we go. Let's go talk to my buddy here.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
Investigate. Okay, we have not done this, I don't think. So, nicknames.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
I've done this before.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
Previous mission.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk,
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic.
That's a state of mind.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Failing.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing.
Okay, last one, Cortez.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'll go to his head.
Okay, catch you later.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Anybody else down here? I'm gonna be Jack. No. Let's go. Wait. Hi, doggy. Oh, robo doggy. Yeah, you know what? Let's move on up. Go to engineering. Okay, what do we have to do? Let's Charlie here first.
Breaking now, Cerberus portrays its principles with gunfire. They're a radical pro-human group, so why did they just attack a human school? Interviews with faculty at Grissom Academy, next in the battle space.
Okay, let's talk to her, the reporter.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Just support.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air restored.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Okay. Good little conversation there. Alright, let's, for the sake of argument, let's do the other door. It doesn't work. Good enough. Oh god, let's go down here and see if Jack's hanging out. This is where she used to hang out in Mass Effect 2. Is she down here again? Where are you? Model Torian Cruiser, sure. Model Sovereign, sure. Model Shadow Broker, sure. I put them in storage, I guess. Alright, let's go into actual engineering, which I want to say is right here. I'm back in the hall with Doofus. Alright, let's see. Tally's not here, it's just weird. Okay, engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back. I'm sorry for that.
Why did you refuse?
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you. I certainly didn't trust Cerberus.
Why are we
Also,
looking
as
at
an
walls?
officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Okay, we got a glitch here. That's interesting. I've not seen this one. No need for an apology.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should
There he
be.
is.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Investigate. Family.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith,
There we
Alliance
go.
agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Good. Normandy.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means...
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Let's go to Edie.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Okay, add that in. Yep, let's go.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
I love that you get a lot of more callbacks to the original Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2, of course, but the original Mass Effect characters that you barely remember existing. And that's kind of cool. Okay, crew deck. Here's where I should have some conversations. Let's see. Alright, and back. Crew quarters. No, I haven't even been in this room. Nope. Starter observation. Nope. Running. Life support. Oh, that's where Thane used to hang out. Buddy. A pal. Thane. No. I miss him already. This is the men's restroom. Okay, done. And in here. Poker table? That's what I'm talking about. Alright. And nothing. Alright. Let's head up this way. Alright, walking crewman. Let's check out the med bang. Chakwas.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
Yes, he does. Wait. What's this? Oh. Nothing. Okay. Wait, does this do the same thing? No. Say down here, talk to Garrus.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
Garrus, you're so right. We are.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right. Hello again, Shepard.
Okay, I've done all this. So maybe what's new?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Okay, okay, I think that was it. Let's go now.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
See ya. That's done. Can I mess with this? Device isn't even halfway complete. That's the most breathtaking piece of I've ever seen. Alright, let's not get over that. Intel. Carolina's facilities connects to ship and armor repair kits at Normandy, illegal city. Space, the kits on the gel converter and manufacturer and fabricator can make a one-time modification. Blah blah blah, upgrades, none. Alright, let's go.
Dr. Bryson found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Alright, let's go and keep going. Well, got it. Yeah, see, we're ready to roll. Let's go ahead and pick our next mission. If I remember correctly, I can still go to systems that have Reapers in them, but it's dangerous. Okay. Recover protein artifact. Oh, it's over there. Okay, those are all missions on my list. Is there any? That's basically it. I think I'm going to go ahead and go to the Citadel and take care of these two things. Okay, meet Dr. Bryson, meet Aria tomorrow. Then I want to go by and see Caden again. Let's just go straight to Dr. Bryson's lab. Here we go. That's nice.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Is that necessary?
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
And the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist. I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
It's true. Sounds useful.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
Okay.
No!
Oh,
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him. Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Leviathan sounds dangerous.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Okay, so let's go find it. Find out here.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. Well, the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
We'll find it together.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
Crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay, console galaxy map.
Tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Search the lab for clues. What's this?
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Okay, let's go look at that.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't answer that. Alright, let's see. I've done everything in this room. Let's try the next mode. Oh, you're an upgrade, I'll take it. This is where I parked. Ah. Get that for sure. Where are you?
So, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Check it over here. Check it there. Oh. Oh, oh, lots of stuff. Picture.
And Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Okay, good. Let's go over here. Take that, thank you. Ooh, a rock.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Let's go.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Oh, okay. Thorium, I remember that.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Whoa.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
Okay, I think I've got enough stuff to work with it. You know what? Let's be thorough. Let's look upstairs. If nothing else, I might find something cool.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Where are you?
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Send back to the galaxy map. I think I've looked at everything pretty well. Activated everything. Let's check it out. Whoa. Okay. It's a lot of stuff. I'm going to start here with creature sightings.
Alien sightings.
Bip, 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 bip. Okay.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay, let's do element 0.
Element 0 deposits.
Bip, bip. Oh. Oh, we got a few.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Arachnite activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
You're killing me. Black archives. Wait. Oh, okay. I see. All right.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay. I see what I need to do. I'm going to deactivate blackout crimes. I'm going to deactivate location of element 0. No, you know what? I'm reactivating that.
Element 0 deposits.
Because that does overlap some things.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Some of these things are there's just too much going on. Ditch the creature sightings. You know what? Here, let's ditch that. I don't need element 0. Right now, all I have is arachnite, right? Yeah. So let's do creature sightings as well.
Sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay. This is tricky. I'm going to get rid of the creature sightings. Turn on blackout
crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
These are clustered pretty close together. Now let's do creature
sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Edie, you're killing me. Okay, I think what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and we're going to come back to this, and we're going to go ahead and figure this out next episode, and try to take care of some of the other stuff that's here if I can. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please like and subscribe. I enjoyed the character of Dr. Bryson while he was alive, which was all for a few seconds. I will see you next time on Mass Effect.